Banks is learning to drive. You have to parallel park. We start, and he's like looking at the dash at the backup camera. So I'd cover it up. And
when I saw that setup you had over the backup camera, it reminded me of when you're doing instrument training in an airplane. Even before that, when you're doing your private pilot training, the way that I was taught was to look outside and fly the airplane because we don't need the instruments. It's a VFR rating, Visual Flight Rules rating. You really want to learn the basics of flying the airplane relative to the world outside. My instructor would take a manila folder that was cut out in the shape of the instrument panel with a couple of holes to fit over the knobs, cover up the entire instrument panel. It reminded me of that.
My dad, he used to work with a missions organization, and in Bolivia, he would ship stuff. It was all the time clothes and different tools that they needed. But he had a subscription to Sporty's Pilot Shop. He was not a pilot. I would just thumb through it when I was at his office. I remember this dude, he had this long helmet.
The hood.
I asked my dad, I was like, why would you need this? Because you can't see outside. And he's like, that's the point.
Yeah, that's the opposite.
The inverse of that, only see the gauges.
A view limiting device.
Yeah. A view limiting device.